Your life experience, good or bad, is a gift when you share it with others. At Taxichronicles, we allow real riders with real stories to share their gift. So hopefully this episode will intrigue, enhance or inspire you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another pair of lovely riders. We have a model in the house, and her friend who's going to be saving lives. So you're saving lives and looking good is the order of today for this taxi ride. So without further ado, ladies, nice to have you here. If you hold that phone there.
Thank you very much.
Hello. So do you want to introduce yourselves? Hello, ladies.
My name's Victoria and I'm a hairstylist.
My name's Hannah and I'm training to be a pharmacist.
Okay, so first of all, what made you want to be a hairstylist and what made you want to be a pharmacist?
Well, hairstylist I feel like it's just in my blood already because my mum was a hairdresser, so she already had like all the gadgets and stuff in the house. So I just see it every single day when I was younger. And then when I was like 14, I just started crying one day because I couldn't do my own hair, and the ones had to stop touching my hair because it really hurt, and just learned how to do it. And ever since then, I've just been doing hair.
Okay, guys, if you see this sister, it's like the true Cleopatra. From the hair to the whole everything. Face-wise, of course, I can't see the rest, so I'll talk about that. Okay, so where are you from, by the way? Don't tell me. It's either Ghana or Uganda.
No. Should I tell you?
Were you Jamaican?
No.
Not Sudanese?
No.
It's your complexion, that's what I'm trying to get. Go on, where?
I'm Nigerian.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Nah, that's something wrong. I don't agree with that, you're not.
Excuse me? What do Nigerians
If you see their look, no, because your complexion doesn't scream Nigerian.
What do Nigerians look like?
No, because...
Like, what complexion are Nigerians?
But not your complexion and your features scream Ugandan.
I get Ghanaian a lot.
Thank you.
I get Ghanaian a lot.
So, okay. Well, so you can't say. So over to the other sister. What made you want to be getting into the industry that you're in now?
Well, when I was around 17, my mum works in a doctor's surgery, and next to the doctor's surgery is a pharmacy. And at the time I was really upset because I had no money, and so my mum went to the pharmacy and asked if I could do any extra hours, and I said yeah, okay. They said yeah, that's fine. And so I worked 4 hours a week in total. I worked 2 days a week just making dosset boxes, which is like the boxes that you give weekly or bi-weekly to the old people because they can't come in every day to get prescriptions. And then I just started learning things about pharmacy while I was working there. I worked there for about 6-7 months before I left for a new job. And I had a couple other jobs afterwards, but I just, for some reason, circled back to working in the pharmacy because I really enjoyed it. And so I got the opportunity to train to be a pharmacist and a pharmacy dispenser. And so I decided to take it.
So just to make sure everyone understands, what does a pharmacy dispenser actually do?
Okay, so when you finish at the doctor's and the doctor prescribes you like your medication and tell you what to take, you get sent to the pharmacy, whichever pharmacy you choose, because you can ask which pharmacy ever you want it to be sent to. Usually they send it to the closest pharmacy that's at the next to the doctor's surgery. And so we get the medication, then the pharmacy dispenser, like the people that work in the dispensary is where we keep all the medication behind the back, even the controlled drugs, everything. We just keep everything in the back. And I shouldn't have said that shit.
No, don't worry, go on.
But yeah, we keep everything in the back, and what we do is we'll get the prescription, we'll see what it says, the medication, and we have to go in the back, choose the medication that was obviously given, the doctor has given you, and then we give it to the head pharmacist to check the prescription and to check the medication, just to make sure that everything's been matching up, like the strength of the drug, the type of drug, whether it's a capsule or a tablet, because there's a difference, whether it's like gastro resistant or not, or whether it's like I forgot the name for it. Whether it's like it comes in doses where if you take one tablet, like it can work like every so often, like instead of it all working at once. Like that's very important, the difference between all the tablet working at once and then it being prolonged. And then so that's why the head pharmacist has to check what medication's there, and then we just pack it up, put it in the bag until the patient's ready to come and get it.
So your ultimate goal is to become
a pharmacist,
A full-on pharmacist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Over to the assistant. So tell us, what have you learned about hairdressing
What have I learned?
stylist that you wish you knew when you started?
I wish I knew when I started. Oh gosh, just I don't know. There's just so much stuff that I still learn every single day. Every single time I walk into work, there's something new that happens. Be specific.
All right. Is there something that you wish you knew when you started that you now know? Do you understand? Well, think
About personalities more, because I'm very.
Okay, go on.
There's so many different personalities when it comes to like talking money wise. People don't agree with your prices. You're gonna have a lot of not arguments, but just people that that argue with you about your prices, and you're gonna have to understand like sometimes the person they might not like the hairstyle that you've done for them, and they won't tell you, but they might go online and say, I don't like this hair. They walk out. It's just.
So how do you deal with that?
How do you do? I try and contact the person, but more time they're just like, I didn't like it. No, then you tell them, oh, why? Like, it didn't say in the shop or nothing. They'll be like, oh, I just didn't want to make you upset. But then it becomes now like, why did you say online? Then rub it to my face, you know?
Yeah.
Because you know you won't see it. So why would you do that?
So what would you say? So a quality that you need as a hairstylist is
A quality that you need a backbone. That's what you need.
a backbone.
Yeah, you need to
Would you
have.
say thick skin?
Yeah,
Because people are going to be how they are.
yeah, they are.
But it's more of a case for you to learn to manage it.
When I first started, I was doing a lot of adults' hair, so it was like be my mum's friends or my friends' mums, and they are very stingy with money. Like if you say £60, you're gonna get that in 3 bits with like 3 months gaps.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just at the start they expect to take a lot of L's at the beginning.
So, but how do you manage that?
With me, I just dealt with it. I just ignored a lot of it. You're not gonna make any money at the beginning. That's what it is at the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
No, why I ask you how you manage that is because don't you make it clear that you pay up front?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, but I feel like this is where I grew up. It's just South London. It's not nice. People are horrible.
Okay, that's interesting. You ever thought about changing your clientele?
Yeah, all the time. I try to, and I don't know. Just
Try to be more versatile.
I met a young girl like yourself, and she does Naomi Campbell's hair.
oh wow.
And that was very interesting, and through that she's got a lot of clients.
Oh wow.
She wouldn't do an interview for me because she didn't want to mess up her deal with Naomi Campbell, which I understand.
Yeah.
Especially now she's had a baby and all this temperamental, she's fiery. But it was interesting hearing her story in that respect.
I mean, I done my first celebrity, I think so, that like 2 weeks ago. It was Miss Banks. You know who Miss Banks is? It's a rapper.
She's a UK rapper. She's quite good.
Yeah, she's quite a popular rapper. Yeah, I did her hair.
And she was positive.
Yeah, it got me a lot of more clients after I did her hair. I did a lot of people's hair after that.
Okay.
That was like my first time. I said, oh wow.
So are you going to be doing her hair from now on?
No, I won't become my personal stylist, but I know she's told me she'll come back to me again.
Okay.
I hope so. She should.
I suppose what you could always say to her, anytime you're in town, let me know and I'll give you a discount.
Yeah.
Because people, as long as she's famous, it's always more business.
Yeah, I said with hair as well, it helps a lot being online. So if you have like an online platform, I use my TikTok. You know TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I know that ancient? Do you know TikTok?
Some people don't, you know. Some people don't.
Okay. No, I'm on TikTok now. I've got two videos, very short. Someone told me it's 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
And it's only 59 seconds. But then I got a text the other day saying you can be 3 minutes.
You can make 3-minute videos, yeah.
Yeah, you can put it up there.
That's the new update recently.
I don't know how you can do that, but yeah.
I don't know how to do it either.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, I use my TikTok for my hair as well. That works quite well.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got
So where can people find you on TikTok?
Vicky.o.
Do you want to spell that? Do you want to spell that?
What does that mean?
Do you want to spell it?
Oh, VICKY.O.
Okay. When just for future purpose, anytime you're doing an interview, be prepared. Bam, spell out the thing. Say
This is my first interview.
I'm
So
saying because all the influences, I've done so many influences in this car. Interviews, I should say. They always do it. They know straight away.
of course.
Back to our lady friend, the saving lives lady, while she finished crushing ice.
Just in the mic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She no consideration for her friend.
This is our first interview.
Sorry, I really just like to eat ice.
So, what have you learned that you wish you knew when you started in the medical industry?
I wish I knew how to pronounce medication's name. Like, I can't lie.
Is that because of the stud?
No, it's because...
She got a big stud in the audience.
It's because... And you know what, yeah? One thing I actually have learned with actually having this tongue piercing in my mouth and having my long nails and my eyelashes done all the time and stuff like that. People will look at you different, like, they really will. And
in the pharmacy,
especially in a pharmacy, because everybody, although I dress smart every day to work, like I wear either like a shirt or a nice blouse and a skirt, like smart trousers, smart shoes, because I have to. People will still look at you weird, and especially because there's the elderly that goes to the pharmacy and like sometimes like they won't want to serve you, or they try to go to somebody else because they don't like the way that you look and stuff like that. But like you have to, and when it comes to things like that, you have to literally kill them with kindness. Like you just have to be as lovely as you can be when you're in that type of industry, because people will just be rude for no reason. It's the same thing when you go to a doctor's surgery and people, like patients, are just rude to receptionists for no reason. Like it's really unnecessary and it's not nice, because at the end of the day, you're still helping them. If it wasn't for me or my colleagues or people working in the doctor's surgery, you wouldn't be able to speak to the doctors. You wouldn't be able to get your medication.
Or you'd be dead.
Yeah. Or you'd be dead.
Can I point something out?
Mhm.
You ever been sick?
Have I ever been sick? Yeah.
And what happens when you're sick?
When I'm sick,
Yeah, what happens?
just sick.
I'm just.
Personality-wise.
You're just a lot more. I think I'll tell you a lot more quieter. You're upset.
That's not an excuse though. You're gonna have to know.
Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, and I love the way the sister understands that people can be nice, but you accept that they're not. People, when they come there and they're sick, they've been waiting all night, they've been haven't slept, now they come in and they just want to see the doctor, or they just want something to make them feel better. So, and they're awfully loading their issues on you. But it's nice that you recognise it.
Yeah, and it's not sorry to cut you. It's not really. It's not good to battle it. You know, one with more rudeness, because one, your manager will look at you like, do you want this job or not? But two, like, you can't fight fire with fire, or just make things worse. You're not gonna have an argument with someone through a plastic screen. Like, it's really silly. And like, I think, yeah, in those situations, you just have to just be like nice. You have to know how to be a people person to work in that type of environment.
Yeah,
because you will never know the type of person you're going to work with, or the type of background that people have. I mean, that goes with every job, but I feel like, especially in that type of establishment, because it's so tight-knit and you work with the same people day in, day out, and you work very closely together, because in a pharmacy, there's not that much space. And like, yeah, you just have to know how to be.
You see, with hairdressing, yeah, you are like, because you could be sitting down with somebody for 12 hours max. You're like their therapist sitting on there. They say so, the amount of stuff that I've heard from people's mouths, like, I'm like, why are you even telling me this? Like, it's disturbing sometimes.
What kind of thing do they tell you?
Oh my gosh. Like, this one woman was talking about her sex life, and yeah, people talk about, one woman was crying while I was doing her hair because she was going to her mum's funeral in the morning. She couldn't
She couldn't hold herself.
Yeah, it's just like,
so when they're telling you about their sex life, what do you say?
You just have to, I don't say anything. You just have to be like, oh wow, yeah, nice. And
she's telling you something positive.
Yeah, but it could be, sometimes it's negative, but I don't want to put my input in. I only know you for like 8 hours of my life, more time. I'm not gonna give you my share.
It's a long time.
It is a long time.
I get a lot of people telling me stories in the taxi. That's how this started up. And but I get people tell me some deep trauma stuff. Look at your friend's face.
Sorry, I
some-
just couldn't do that.
Some girl told me she got kidnapped.
Oh my
raped.
lord.
I had a girl who told me her younger sister killed herself. I've had another girl who's told, beautiful Ghanaian girl with her child, who's telling me how she, from when she was born, she was given away, and then she suffered child abuse throughout her whole upbringing. And then when she finally got away or got taken away, she got attacked, stabbed in the head twice, and was in a coma for a year.
Whoa.
She'd had a really rough life. And then she got pregnant herself, and then she'd having a miscarriage, and her boyfriend was next door trying to sleep with the neighbour. So, do you know what I mean? People really offload in the taxi, but they usually say, even like the sugar baby girls, when they talk, she said, they say thank you, that was like therapy.
Sometimes you just need to let things out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's good
I don't
to
mind. I don't mind. So I'm
It's
here.
good to let things off with a stranger that you will never see again.
Yeah. Honestly.
And also someone in a position where they can't give you their opinion.
They can't judge you because they don't know you.
Well,
I'd rather not.
Everybody has a judge. Everybody has I always say, there's nothing wrong in having an opinion on somebody. But it's also good to understand where they're coming from. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing people get mixed up with opinions is that just because you have an opinion on somebody, it's not that person's fault that you have that opinion. You can interpret what a person says to you in any which way you want to in your head. And so whichever type of personality or conclusion of the type of person you think that person is, or the type of opinion you want to have on that person, it's all on you.
We get told in my manager in my salon told us our workers to never ever speak about two things, which is politics and religion. Yeah, don't speak about that with clients.
Yeah.
It just gets
We're told
messy.
that in the military.
Is it?
And we didn't listen to the sergeant, and nearly everyone was ready to kill each other.
Because everyone has their own
We
thought.
had Christians, we had Labour, we had Tory, we had Liberals.
It gets too much.
And then someone said, "Did you see what sergeant said?" And everyone went, "Oh yeah, let's talk about Thai women or something," you know.
Okay.
Typical soldier kind of thing. Yeah, it's very, very different. Very different. So, ladies, we're coming to the end of the trip. It's been very interesting what you've had to say. What's the impact you two want to have in the world?
I just want to make people happy. Make everyone happy. Everyone should be happy.
Okay, yourself?
Same. I want everyone in the world, at least once in their life, to experience what it is to have true love and true friendship with other people, because life is nice when it's by yourself, but when you share it with people that you really love and care about, and you know that they do the same for you, it's a really beautiful thing. It makes you want to live more. It makes you want to be happy. So yeah, I wish real love and real friendship and companionship on everybody. That's what I want.
I have one question for you.
Mhm.
Yeah. You spoke about appearance.
Mhm.
Have you ever considered changing your appearance with the eyelashes and the nails, or are you just, I am who I am, you must accept it? Your friend's got a similar appearance, but she's in the beauty industry, so it kind of, she looks sharp, she looks striking. It's like, yeah, okay, she knows what she's doing.
Do you know what I feel like? For me, I feel like one is to kind of like a culture thing because of where I grew up and the thing, and I saw the type of women that are around me, and I saw it was fashionable to like have piercings and long nails and jewelry on and stuff, long eyelashes and that. But I also feel like it's a form of expression, because although I like that type of style, you won't see me expressing that type of style in the type of way where you won't see me expressing that type of style where it puts me in a bad light. I wear it in a fashionable way to where it looks nice and it's a good representation of it. And so like you can look at me and you could say, oh, she looks ghetto, or she looks like she's from like really from South London, or she's from a rough area, but I look good.
So you're a North London girl?
South London.
Okay,
But I look good,
North London,
and I'll be ghetto looking really good, and so you can't really say anything to me because it's my form of expression.
I agree. I think people should learn the beauty of what you're doing, and the both of you, you're teaching people to accept you for who you are.
Yeah.
And that
'Cause
will
I'll
help
shout.
us culturally.
Yes.
But thanks a lot for that.
Thank you very much.
And I wish you well. We hope you liked that Taxi Chronicles interview. Don't forget to share and subscribe to get the latest episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economies and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources. Listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. British Standard Time.